My channel to everyone who's new here, and of course to those of you who are back again, great to have you here. Bitcoin is currently trading at $94,300. In this video we will take a look together at possible scenarios for the price development of Bitcoin and Ethereum. Things remain exciting, so make sure to watch until the end. You will also find another video on my channel where I analyze various altcoins daily. That's definitely worth checking out. And also worth checking out is the crypto exchange mexc, which has a similar trading volume to Bitget, OKX and Bybit. But as you can see, the taker fees are far much lower than from the other exchanges. And also on top of that, if you use my referral link, which you see in the video description, then you would also save another 20% on those low taker fees. Also, you can trade 100 pairs with 0 fees just on mexc, and here you have a huge list of popular altcoins. So what about Bitcoin? Bitcoin didn't do much. We have said, okay, we broke out of a triangle, we were here, we got the retest, and since then we are still on that trend line. So what I want to see is a nice push to the upside into the area 97,000 to 98,000. That would be the target of that triangle. When would we invalidate that target? If we break the triangle to the downside. And the number is currently $92,706, but for sure this is an upwards trend line. So if we break that trend line to the downside on a later time, then the price would move to the upside as well. If we break it to the downside, then we have support at $91,630. I will put you here a price mark. And if we also break that price mark to the downside, then the $89,450 is going to get very interesting, where I also have put the circle, because here's also a fair value gap, and that fair value gap would get closed. If we break the $89,450 as well, then we can think about far lower prices for Bitcoin. So far we can look what the RSI did. We have here also a bearish divergence. As you can see, we have a high here, which is this one here. We have here a lower high, which is in the chart a higher high. So basically that's a bearish divergence. So we can think about a price drop soon if we break the certain price marks to the downside, which I have named you. So what about Ethereum? Ethereum looks to me that it is still in the rectangle. Now, wait, how is it? Yep. So basically we can say this here is a double top pattern, or for sure a double top pattern can also get into a double bottom pattern, and then it would be a rectangle. So what I would do is I put the spread of those tops to the lows, and if we break to the downside at $1,725, then the target would be the $1,613, where we also have a fair value gap below us. So this is going to be my target, round about $1,585 to $1,613. I will still put you here a price mark. This is going to get very interesting. I still think that I have the opportunity to short Ethereum a bit earlier once we break this red trend line to the downside, which is currently the $1,775. So this is the bearish scenario. What about the bullish one? So if we break the, let's say, $1,850, I think that's much more safer. Then you can see the target of that pattern would get us into our huge resistance area between $1,960 to $1,980, which I think is a huge resistance area. I think we have to go into the 4-hour chart to see it. I think the 1-hour chart is better. So you can see how often we failed to get into the target. Then we overshot it once, got back into that area, got a retest, and whenever we got into that area, we always got support beside one time here, and one time here. Yeah, this was those two candles were the breakout candles. Every candle which you can see just hit that area and bounced on in that. So basically, if we break the 1,850 US dollar to the upside and we get a nice retest, then I can think about a good push to the upside into that area here, where we can say, okay, there is the chance very high that we sell off, and then we have to see where we are going to go for Ethereum. So, I hope that I gave you some valuable information for today. It's weekend, so basically the market is a bit slower than during the week. So I hope that you can enjoy your weekend and see you in the altcoin update, which I will release in roundabout, I think, 30 minutes. See you.